a broadcast of the weekly live stream tournament. I always mix these words. Weekly free instant tournament, a broadcast of the weekly free instant tournament. Okay, let me check the stream to see if everything is going according to plan before we move to BBO. If the streaming is doing fine. Yeah, it is. So let me share our screen and we proceed to BBO. Most of you are very much aware that the weekly free instant tournament is updated on Fridays. And today is Sunday, December 4th. So today is Monday, December 4th, sorry. So you still have a few days left to play, or you can watch the video without having played the boards, just for the narration of the thought process. And so you can find it here under the solitaire tab. Weekly free instant tournament, 8 hands. Score. Just put this tab on display so that we can get ready. It's a bit slow today, don't you think? I'll close a few windows here. This window can be closed, I suppose. Anyway, let's see if that helps. We have a 12 high card point hand to begin with. That intermediates, but that's an opening bid. It's a clear opening bid in any position, but it's a minimum. And so we have to take care of that. It's very likely that we won't go to game after partner passed. Now, he doubled. The double at the one level is pretty much a substitute for a major bid. So this double here in standard bidding, of course, you can agree otherwise, but in standard bidding, this pretty much guarantees 4 hearts. And so we are committed to raising to the 2 level. If he's had bid, let's say 3 clubs, and we might have some hands with which we wouldn't raise to the 3 level with hearts. But to the 2 level, we must, that's mandatory. It's not optional. We must raise partner in a competitive auction when we have 4 trumps. And as it stands now, partner is showing a max. His double is not for penalties, although we may choose to convert in some very rare occasions after we have found a fit at the 2 level. But this is mostly a way for partner to show a maximum and game interest, but we don't have it. We don't have game interest. So unless he wants to bid it on its own, which he did, we are not going to game on our own. Spades are very well positioned for us. We are going to win probably 3 spades by finessing even the very deep 9. So West should have 6 spades, ace, queen, 10. And East should have a void in this bidding. West shouldn't be rebidding spades after bidding them at the 1 level, shouldn't be rebidding them with less than 6. But of course, the danger is some roughs. So let's see if we can draw trumps, counter tricks drawing trumps, and see what that entails. If we can make 3 spade tricks, draw all the trumps successfully, by hypothesis at this point, we'll win 3 spade tricks, 4 heart tricks, not counting the roughs yet, that's 7. And ace king of clubs is 9. And if we can draw trumps, meaning trumps are 3-2, then yes, we will be able to score 1 rough. After drawing trumps, we'll be left with 1 trump in each hand. So that's our 10th trick. So this is clearly our hope here. And there are other chances for tricks, most importantly, the king of diamonds, but we should focus on drawing trumps and establishing spades. Now, is there any trouble of entries? Let's see. We run 3 hearts, ending in our hand, play the 9 of spades. Let's say he wins the ace and plays a club. We win in our hand. Now we can finesse spades. He covers, let's say. But we still have an entry to our hand in the club rough to finesse spades yet again. So let us follow this plan by drawing trumps. Unless this was a singleton, we are fine. If it was a singleton, then we are not that fine. Now let's reassess. We don't no longer have a rough for our trick, but we can hope to make the king of diamonds in some variations. East should have some 4 hearts, zero spades. Let's say 5 or 6 clubs. So diamonds are 4-4, or West has 5. 4-4 is the most likely position. And so if we, for instance, play a spade now, we are clearly going to lose 2 roughs unless ace of diamonds is on side and 2 aces. So we shouldn't be playing a spade just right now. Finessing hearts, you notice that the 9-8 of hearts is available for finessing hearts, but that appears to be a red herring, because we need hearts for control and roughs rather than, if we can lose two aces and the heart, we'll be fine. So it's more important for us to prevent East from getting the lead to draw our lesser. So let's say we cash the queen of hearts now, leave him with a 10, lead a spade, preferably some spade that would enable us to stay in our hand, catch him. If we can catch him napping, play the 8 of spades and he ducks. Although it's probably better for us to hope that he'll win the ace. If we play a spade, East rough sets some spade trick and plays back a diamond. And then he roughs a diamond after we have drawn the third trump. I don't see anything better than that. Play the 9 here. Only 5. Bit unexpected. Now, should I lead a diamond or a club in my hand? If I lead a diamond, even if the ace is on side, it shouldn't be. West has no business bidding anything with only 5 spades to ace queen 10 if he doesn't have the ace of diamonds. His hand is most likely 5-5 now, with a singleton club, heart, East beating clubs, and West having 5-1 in the majors. In the minors, he should be 5-2, not 6-1. He should have better spades and diamonds. And so maybe we should be leading ace and a club to the king. Let's see, ace of clubs, clubs to the king to take out his clubs. Spade, let's say he wins and plays a spade and he leads a club, we will be left with a losing club in dummy, so that's no good. Even if they catch the ace of diamonds at some point. I'll play naturally, but I think we're going down one. Looks like we're going down one. Oh no, that's bad news. I didn't expect that. So now we're going down a lot. Well, not a lot, but he's going to catch a few clubs. He has 3 diamonds. He discarded 1 in the spade, I think. So we'll win the last 2 tricks. Maybe 1 trick. The ace of diamonds was with ease. I didn't expect that. If I did, I should have led a diamond earlier. And that's a horrible score. Both of them are bidding way too much for my taste. So, but that goes to show we shouldn't trust the opponent's bidding to follow our preferences. Okay, 14 high card points. I like to open 1 diamond with 4-4. Partner showing 5 spades here. So again, we must raise. If with only 4, he would have doubled 1 heart. Okay. So we must raise here. And I'm much happier about my hand now. Even after this development. We have a balanced hand. There's no reason for us to do anything else. That means 4-3-3-3, which is great news for us. Means that perhaps Wes was being too aggressive here, and we will win a lot of tricks, maybe. Partners leading the king from ace-king. There's little to be done other than just catching our tricks, I guess. Let's see if this survives. Doesn't. So he has 1-6 in the majors. He has 3-3, which is very likely. He will lose some. That's a very bad shift from partner. But on the other hand, that means that 4 spades was in jeopardy, right? We could lose at least 2 diamonds and 1 heart. 5 spades was completely out of question. So let's see. It didn't repeat the finesse. That's funny. So he has 6-4-2-1. Can climb here. That's our final trick. He didn't repeat because he didn't need it. And so now he went down 2 and 5 spades would go down 1. Would it? No. Partner has 2 diamonds. 5 spades would make. Losing only a heart and a diamond. But I don't see any way for us to know that in the bidding. Why are other tables not? Oh, they are doubling, showing 3 spades. Well, this is peculiar use of the double since partner has shown 5 spades, but maybe, well, the robot is programmed to do that, so maybe I should have checked it. Anyway, I don't like support doubles in general, and so it just escaped me. So we have a high hill to climb here. But we have a 15 high card point. That's a 1-0 trump opening bid. And we're probably going to defend this. So when the robot bids 2 hearts over 1-0 trump, sometimes it's 4-5 rather than 5-4. This bid shows hearts in a minor. But he can have more hearts. Let's lead our clubs, of course, but in the knowledge that we might have to switch to trumps. Not with this dummy. One other comment that I wanted to make is that dummy should have some spades because nobody else has them. Okay, let's see. Follow this. No. The non-signaling habits of robots are always of great annoyance. But here, especially if the declare is not that long in hearts, apparently he has 5 to the king queen, but still we can pump his let's see if partner has the king of diamonds. No. Let's take away the last trump from the declarer's hand. He will win some diamonds, I guess. And maybe, okay, ace of spades with partner. That's great news for us because now we make the setting trick with the final club. And Mr. Robot was a bit careless in his play. 82%, that's better. Next one, 15 high card points, 1 spade response. And now we want to go to game. No thoughts of slam here. Partner is limited to about 14, 15. But we might have a good 5-3 spade fit. So we should use the tools at our disposal, which are this new minor forcing contraption. Having found the spade fit, we just beat game. And indeed, 4 spades is quite better than 3 no trumps since we are vulnerable in the club department. So we have to develop our hearts. No reason not to start doing it right now. The ace is on side. So we have 4 spade tricks, apparently. If they are not breaking horribly, 4 spade tricks. 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 diamonds. That's 11. No, that's 10. I was looking at, well, there's a card missing. So 4 spades tricks, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 diamonds. We have great chances of establishing the 5th heart or a diamond finesse in the end. So if this queen is a singleton, then this guy has jack 10 of spades. Nothing we can do about it. Probably not a singleton. Yes, it was a singleton. So he will. It's a bit annoying. But maybe hearts are 3-3. I think we will end if he roughs, draw trumps, and plays a club. I couldn't. If I knew that he had 2 hearts, I could rough a heart and tempt him into over roughing. But no. But this guy has 4 spades, 2 hearts. Now, the position that I was mentioning that could happen at the end was a squeeze against East, who is long in diamonds and hearts. So I have to decide now, right now, whether I will play for West to have the queen of diamonds, and if he has, I will just discard a heart and finesse in diamonds. Or for East to have the queen of diamonds with the 10. Well, he discarded 2 diamonds already. So if he has at least 4, let's work out the shapes. East had 1 spade. Club should be 5-4. He had 4. And he wouldn't have discarded that many diamonds from only 3. So I will go for the squeeze. He discarded 3 diamonds already. Yeah. So now our hand is high. And discarded 4 diamonds. Okay, another 82%. Climbing up to average. 13 high card points. And a 1 heart opening bid. Now, this is a position where, since we are using support doubles, we might as well use them. And without them, I would just rebid 2 hearts. which is not a misdescription either. But we have a minimum. Partner is not interested in anything higher. We may be playing, okay, he has 5 spades, so that's not so bad. East is probably short in hearts, this lead. West has hearts behind us. We are aiming at 4 spade tricks, 2 diamond tricks after the finesse, 6, 1 club, 7. And the rest depends on what they'll do. Let's see if the 10 comes up. Yeah, looks like ace queen 10 behind us. That's interesting that he just established 2 tricks for us. So this guy has the king of diamonds and nothing in hearts. He's not vulnerable. Club honors are probably split. Probably. Not certainly, but probably split, which means that if you want to develop a club trick, we have to hope for West to have the 10. We would like to do something with those hearts, but we're running out of trumps if we do it. I'll try to develop that club trick and cross ruff. That should be my main. Slowly the low club to the 9. And now should have cross ruff everything, including the queen of diamonds at this point, at this stage. But apparently I will, unless I have to duck this, but now he will ruff. Oh no, he didn't. That's good. Why did he play the last spade? I don't know. So now I can click. If he had played the last spade, I would have won one less trick, one fewer trick. But as it said, we got a 96% because he was asleep at the turn. What? Notice, let's look at the final position to make this clear. Notice that West was long in clubs, but didn't have the 10. So the club finesse, early club finesse was not silly. So I have all the trumps except the jack and the ace. And at this point, if he leads a spade, I will lose the queen of clubs. But he hoped for his partner to have an extra spade, which is unlikely because North with 4, well, North might have 4. We might be on a 4-3. This is one of those hands in which signaling methods would help a lot, but the robots don't do that. Anyway, now they're opening our best suit, and they're vulnerable. In other vulnerabilities, I would just bid 2 clubs here and try to contest the auction. But here, I think passing is best, especially because this may happen. And I think defending 2 spades is better than anything involving bidding clubs, especially because if partner has a club fit, they have a better fit elsewhere. So let's just defend. Partner does have a club fit, which means that this guy has 5-1 in the blacks. So he has 4-3 in the reds. Let's draw his trumps after this beginning. Lucky that he messed with trumps. We are longer than him. He has only 2 trumps in his hand. He will ruff a club if he's wise. I could ruff and draw trumps, but the clubs are blocked and I didn't trust my partner to unblock them. Now we can draw trumps and claim. Unfortunately, the engine doesn't allow us to. Now, man, please. Let me just check. I could play the spade and ask partner to discard the queen of clubs, but he ruffed twice and we've played 3, so this is safer. This is partner proof. And allowing him to win some tricks is going to be good for his ego. 75%, maybe we could have gotten an extra trick. Look at those luscious hearts that they would surely find if we bid 2 clubs. Not surely, but likely. Okay, we have 16 high card points and no trump opening bid. And 3 diamond tricks, 3 club tricks, 6, 2 heart tricks, 8. And the first order of business is quite clear. We should just establish our clubs and see what follows from that. See if they will switch to spades. I don't know if I would welcome that or not. Clubs are 5-1. Discarded a diamond here. And 2 hearts from this guy. Now, this looks like hearts are 5-1 as well. If they are not, if they are 4-2, then East has been very generous and discarded all the hearts. I don't believe that, but maybe. Let's cash our diamonds. And sometimes the robots are just silly enough to allow us to win all those tricks. Only 1 diamond was discarded, so the last diamond is still out. The 9 of diamonds is still out. And he discarded. Okay, and now we can pack our things and go home. We have no other winners anywhere. There's the 9 of diamonds waiting for us. 43%. Why? Why is that? Are people playing spades before? Let's see how they are making 9 tricks. Club, club, not ducked. Diamond switch. Club, diamond. Okay. No, ace of hearts. Heart to the king. And a club, discarding a diamond. Oh, I see. They will. East will climb with the ace, the king, and crash partner's queen. So enabling, which is very, very, very silly at this point. He knows. He should know the entire count for South. He should know that South has 2 spades. So if they include the queen, he won't lose the ace. He should lead the deuce of spades here. I find it always a bit surprising when robots make this kind of mistake. The entire count of the hand is available for East, right? He knows that the robot, he should know that the robot doesn't have the 9 of diamonds, otherwise he would have cashed it. I know that this is the reasoning that for humans is achievable, and for robot side, for some reason, they don't do it. And so the robot was afraid that South had 1 spade and 1 diamond in this ending. He knows, of course, that he knows that the 4 remaining cards are 3 spades and 1 diamond from his viewpoint. But that he includes in the possibilities that South has 1 good diamond and 1 spade and didn't cash that good diamond is really silly. But anyway, here we are, and now they're opening 2 diamonds. Last deal of the game. We have a nice takeout double. And partner pass. That's not bad. He's loaded in diamonds. Against a silly defender, silly bidder, we might open the king of diamonds. If this had been 1 diamond double pass, this would be pretty much the mandatory lead. Here I'm not that sure because diamonds might be 6, 1, 1, 5 across the table. The robot never bids 2 diamonds with 5, and when he bids them with 6, they are usually reasonable. And so I will not. I'll try to score my king of diamonds by capturing some honor from east. Let me lead the queen of spades. Okay, that's not a bad dummy for that lead. Declare surely shouldn't have ace king of spades, so we can duck this safely. Now he can play a diamond from his hand if he wants to. He didn't. And so East should have 3, 6. The question here is, should we underlead the ace of the ace of clubs or not? If partner had 4 clubs with a queen jack, or even any 4 clubs, he might have played a club rather than the spade. So this reasoning would be compelling if partner were a human. So I would be pretty sure that partner doesn't have 4 hearts or 4 clubs along with his 5-3. He would have shifted to a singleton to put this more formally. We hope that that isn't sure that isn't correct once dummy shows 2 diamonds. I was thinking of 6, 5, 1, 1 diamonds, but now we know that partner has 4 diamonds and 3 spades. That his beginning distribution in these 2 suits. If he had 4-2, I think he should have shifted to his doubleton. So he should have 4-3. He should have 3-3. Should have 4 diamonds, 3-3-3. It's not that great, though. The danger of underleading the club is just losing it. If Declare has a singleton. But then again, if Declare has a singleton, why didn't he lead the club when he won the spade king? Why did he lead it? Spades. So I think underleading is probably our best course here. Not only because it might full declare and score a queen of clubs in North, but also because North might have a doubleton club. Let's do it. We need a good score. We are not. Let's take some chances. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Winning this. Let's see if we get roughed. No rough. Now the ace of hearts is our 5th trick. We can play another club. Partner will discard a heart. And partner will now rough. No. 4-3-3-3 hearts, yes. Now onto the ace. That ace is a curious choice. Why did partner play the ace rather than low? It still scores 60%, 60.2 overall. Not a winning score, but at least much better than what we started with. So I hope you enjoy this, my friends, and I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.